Yo! What's good, YouTube? It's your boy T-Ski, man. You call me T for short, though. But man, today I got the best Larry Bird versus Michael Jordan story ever told. Hey, this story better be spicy. Hey, shout out to whoever told me to react to this. I forgot. But if you watch it, just say, hey, I told you. You know what I mean? I forget, you know what I mean? Players fuck up, you know what I mean? I forgot, my fault. If you new to the channel, bro, subscribe, man. We come with videos every single day of the week, bro. We don't miss days. You know what I mean? I'm Mr. Consistent around here. You know what I mean? Can y'all call me Mr. Consistent? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But hey, drop a like, subscribe. You know what I mean? We here. Let's get straight to it. Let's get straight to it, man. This is my guy Larry, bro. Come on.
A Hall of Famer, James Worthy, who played against both Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, said, I'd much rather play against Michael Jordan than Larry Bird.
Look how he got his
Jordan made you look
jersey,
slow,
though.
but Bird made you look stupid. Look, I'm not here to convince you that Larry Bird is better than Michael Jordan. I'll just present to you the facts and let the NBA legends who actually played against both of them tell you what they think.
People always ask me who's the hardest.
Hold on, before he even get to talking, y'all. Hey, do y'all feel like the players like that played in the NBA and stuff, they got way more say so than people that just watch? Because like I see some wild takes from people that used to be in the NBA. But like they be like, oh, he's in the NBA, he knows ball, but like they be wrong sometimes. So like, do you really know ball or were you just good at it? You know what I mean? But hey.
Player I've ever had to guard. And there was Michael Jordan, George Gervin, the late great Mike Mitchell. I mean, so many players. I always say Larry Bird, and I say this for the reason because when Michael passed the basketball, he kind of hung on his shorts and he sit off to the side. With Larry, when he passed the basketball is when he became more dangerous. He was either setting a pick, coming off a pick, catching the ball, passing the ball. So he was the one you always had to stay attentive to the whole 24 seconds of that offensive play for the Celtics. And you know what? Oh, he's going to get an offensive rebound. He was going to do something to help his team have the best chance of scoring at that point. So I always say as him, he didn't need the basketball to affect the game.
To the untrained eye, Michael Jordan was light years better than Larry Bird simply because his scoring numbers were better. But in actuality, it was much closer than that because Bird affected the game in so many ways.
I saw Larry Bird one night in Phoenix. They were losing big time at the half. And they come out in the third quarter, and Larry did not take a shot, but dominated the game. He had 7 assists in the third quarter. And they came back and won the game. He could affect the game without taking a shot. Who else can you say that about to that degree? Nobody. Michael could never do that. Never. Michael had to have the ball.
Here's a 1986 magazine on the NBA. And remember, this is a league with Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Charles Barkley, Isaiah Thomas, Hakeem Olajuwon, Moses Malone, and Dr. J. And in a league with all of these all-time great players, everyone agreed that Larry Bird was the best because in 1984, 1985, and 1986, Larry Bird won MVP back to back to back. And in the 1986 playoffs, Larry Bird finally faced Michael Jordan head-to-head. And in Game 1, Michael dropped a spectacular 49 points.
49?
But Larry Bird had an all-around game with 30 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals to lead the Celtics to a victory. By Game 2, MJ had a revelation.
And this is Game 2 of the best-of-5 first-round action, and the Celtics will try to make it 2 in a row.
like 8 seed or something?
We really have to play a complete basketball
game. The Bulls are really weak, though.
I don't think one man can beat the Boston Celtics. I don't think one man can beat the Boston Celtics.
But he sure did try, because Jordan turned on God mode and broke the record for the most points ever scored in a playoff game.
Oh my goodness.
In the first
How much he scored?
half of the game against the Celtics.
Come here, Larry.
Jordan trying
Come here, Larry.
to think Bird can't do it. Hits the
Come
jumper,
here,
but
Larry.
Bird played pretty well defensively against Jordan.
I know we
Come
started
here.
Dennis Johnson out on
He
him,
said,
and
"Come
then
here,
we went
Larry."
with Danny Ainge, myself, with then Bill Walton, and we was trying to run him to help all the time, but he had his outside shot going so well that he really didn't need to penetrate that much.
Jordan hits it, 56 for Jordan, and that ties the Chicago Bulls all-time leader. Jordan.
He got 56? Whoa. Whoa, this young Jordan said, let's hoop.
With 8 on the clock. Jordan ties the game.
Oh, boy.
63 points, and you're looking at an all-time record.
Oh, boy.
Michael Jordan.
Oh
But it was
my
an
God,
incredible,
it's double T.
incredible playoff performance. I've never seen it before, and I had never seen it after. That wasn't Michael Jordan out there. It was God disguised as Michael Jordan.
But Larry Bird left with the most important statistic of all, the W.
What? They lost that? 63.
Bird, pick and roll parry. Victory for the Boston
dropping
Celtics
63
to
and
take a
losing is
2-0
diabolical
lead
work, bro.
over Chicago in
I'm
their
not
best
gonna
of
lie.
5.
Michael Jordan didn't beat Larry Bird. You showed Michael Jordan going between his legs one time in the highlights, against Larry Bird. And that was the game he got 63.
That's when he dropped 63 on Bird. Yes.
But if memory serves me correct, they got
Hey, bro, hey. Bro, y'all can't tell me. Isaiah Thomas be hating, bro. Every video I see with Isaiah Thomas in it, he be hating, bro, on everybody, though. I never seen a player that he likes. Oh my God, he said he lost. That's all that matters, man. Fuck the 63. Nigga, fuck the 63. That's what he basically said. Hey, Isaiah Thomas funny as shit.
No, not lost. They got swept.
Oh my God, he didn't win a game?
That's true.
Even though he dropped 63, we stepped all in his ass, did we not? I rest my case.
Hey.
Larry Bird went on to win his third championship that year.
That was crazy.
And the following year, when Larry faced MJ in the playoffs, it happened again.
Side. Larry Bird against Banks, rubs him around a Perry screen, drives it down the lane and lays it in with a right hand.
Michael Jordan with 30 points in this game, so he was 30 or better in all 3 playoff games. Bird's got 31 in the game and 14 in the fourth quarter. Bullseye. Boston has kept it in good hands in the fourth quarter.
Is that a scratch?
Bird, and that's about it. Final score in Chicago Stadium.
Is that it? Bro,
Bird
am I tripping? Where's his neck? Bro, whoa. Y'all see this? What the fuck?
Boston has kept it in good hands in the fourth quarter. It's been Bird, and that's about it. Final score in Chicago Stadium. The Boston Celtics sweep the Bulls out 105-94. Too much Celtic talent, too much Celtic experience for a Bulls team lacking in both areas.
Yes, Larry Bird in back-to-back years swept Michael Jordan in the playoffs. So if Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, but Michael Jordan never beat Larry Bird, then what does that make Larry Bird?
Sheesh,
now, to be fair, at that point, Michael
Big
Jordan
Bird.
didn't have his best teammate ever, Scottie Pippen, yet. When Scottie Pippen arrived, the battles were closer and more intense. And later in the video, I'll let you see exactly what happened when Larry Bird faced a prime Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Because Larry Bird did something so miraculously impressive, no other man in the history of basketball can say they've done. But after Bird swept Jordan back-to-back years in the playoffs, that very next year in 1988, Michael Jordan had statistically the best season ever, where he won the scoring title at 35 points per game, the steals title, the MVP, the defensive player of the year, the All-Star Game MVP, and the dunk contest. He faced Larry Bird 4 times that year, and this is how it went. Game 1, tough battle.
Bro, wait, bro. Jordan, bro, his trophy case from that year is better than better than some dudes they whole career. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Bird wins. Game 2. MJ has a historic 50-point game to win by 10. Game 3. Larry's revenge. After that previous loss, I'm sure Larry Bird had that rematch circled on his calendar because he ended up with 33, 8, and 7 and blew MJ out by 30 points. Game 4. MJ had an impressive performance.
They hooping
with 39 points and 8 assists. But Larry Legend had 44 points and 10 rebounds. But most importantly, a win versus Michael Jordan in his statistically best season ever. And though Michael Jordan didn't face Bird again that year in the playoffs, Jordan did face Isaiah Thomas and the Detroit Pistons.
Hey, you know how
and I'll let Isaiah Thomas tell you exactly how he recalls that year and the rest of the 80s.
So Michael Jordan in the 80s, the best year that he had was he was the MVP of the league and the defensive player of the year. I believe that was in 88.
Yes.
We 88. We beat them 4-1. I'm gonna say that again. 4-1. They won one game.
Okay, shit, IT.
And he never beat Larry Bird.
Oh my
He never beat Magic and Kareem. He never won. And all I'm saying is in the 80s, what I remember in the 80s, it was Philadelphia with Dr. J, Magic, Kareem, Bird, Michael Jordan. He was a non-factor.
A non-factor.
Non-factor's crazy.
Is this your GOAT?
Is that your GOAT?
But after Isaiah Thomas swept MJ, he did go on to beat Larry Bird in 6 games. And many people touted the Detroit defense for holding Larry Bird to under 20 points per game. But what many don't include in that story is that Larry Bird was noticeably injured with painful bone spurs in both feet. So only because of injuries, for the first time in 5 seasons, Larry Bird would not make the NBA Finals. Starting the following year, Larry Bird had season-ending surgery on both feet after playing only 6 games. But sadly, it only got worse because that following offseason, Larry Bird broke his back and was never the same again. But even as Larry Bird's entire body betrayed him, for some reason, he always played well against Michael Jordan. Almost like he had a personal vendetta against Jordan. And I think I know why. When Michael Jordan was in college, he actually played an exhibition game against Larry Bird. Jordan and a bunch of college players, while preparing for the 1984 Olympics, faced Larry Bird and a bunch of NBA stars. The goal was to toughen the college kids up before they headed to the Olympics. So during pre-game warm-ups, when Jordan chased the loose ball to the other end of the court, Larry Bird picked the ball up. But instead of handing it to Jordan, Bird kicked the ball over Jordan's head to the opposite end of the court.
Nah, it's crazy.
And I guess you could say Michael Jordan took that personally.
Now look at Mosh. Really? Oh, so that's how you're going to play it. You going to do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal with me.
Michael Jordan dominated that game. A young Michael Jordan actually carried a team full of college players past a prime Larry Bird and a bunch of NBA players. Michael Jordan won the battle, but Larry Bird won the war. I think Larry Bird took that loss personally because Jordan never really got the best of Larry Bird ever again. When Larry Bird finally returned to the court after missing basically an entire season with foot surgery and a back injury, he faced prime Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen in a regular season game. The teams went back and forth.
Bagley against Paxson, 10 on the shot clock. Jordan on Bird.
Come here.
Quick feed into Jim Paxson for the layup. Larry Bird has KO'd the read. Jordan steal. Scottie Pippen ahead to Jordan. Michael for the dunk. Bird against Pippen. Bird working on Pippen one-on-one. hits the fadeaway.
Chicken.
And with 10 seconds to go, it was a tie game. The Celtics had the ball, and the Bulls put their two best defenders, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, both on Larry Bird because everyone knows who the ball is going to.
The same time.
And then this happened.
Let's see if they wind it all the way down.
No, Larry. There's no way you game. No, you
You
didn't.
can't double yet. Now
No, you
can
didn't.
quickly. Bird's jumper, good.
No, he didn't.
6 seconds
No, he
left.
didn't.
Larry Bird gets
Oh
the
my
Boston
God,
Celtics
Larry's a
a 2-point
dog.
lead.
Everybody in
Larry's
this
a
building had to
dog.
know what was going on. Michael came over to help
Nigga,
out.
he said, nigga, I don't care about no defensive player of the year, all defensive first team. Y'all could both guard me. I'm still sending y'all home. Man, what the fuck? Y'all better.
Celtics lead with 3.6 seconds.
Okay,
They're
Larry.
102 to
I didn't know
100.
this information, bro.
A game-winning shot while being double-teamed by both Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, two of the best defenders of all time. Somehow the word clutch doesn't even begin to describe the greatness of Larry Bird when the game was on the line. But maybe a quote from NBA Hall of Fame coach, executive, and former player Pat Riley can explain. In an interview, when comparing Larry Bird and Michael Jordan's clutchness, Pat Riley said this iconic quote, "If I had to choose a player to take a shot to save a game, I'd choose Michael Jordan. If I had to choose a player to take a shot to save my life, I'd take Larry Bird." As Larry Bird was on his last legs and Michael Jordan was starting his dynasty in 1991, Larry Bird mustered up enough strength to battle MJ again in one of the last great duels between the two.
Gamble came up with the steal.
Come here, Mike. Come here.
He was fed on a switch
Come here.
by Jordan.
You gotta guard me.
69, Chicago 67. Jordan eluding
Fade.
a triple
Oh
team.
my God.
Reggie Lewis.
Get big, though. Get big, Mike. Get big. Get big. Get big. It's old Bird. He big. He beefy.
This battle between two all-time greats came down to the wire. In overtime, it was a tie game with 0.4 seconds on the clock,
Damn, I got a
and the
triple-double.
Chicago Bulls had the ball.
Pippen now will look to throw in. 0.4 of a second. And here it is. Jordan
No
with the
way.
play. Yes! But it's waved off. Will not count. Mike Mathis said no. Did not beat the clock.
Yeah, you did. Like, there's no way you're getting a fadeaway
he
off in
almost had
0.4.
it. After Jordan's
Crazy shot,
possible
though.
game winner was waved off, Larry Bird, on 4 straight possessions in double overtime, did this.
Jordan.
It's great to hear all these coaches talk about they're really concerned as Bird.
Come here. It's pure. It's pure. Come here, Horace.
About the minutes building up. They want to be
Come here.
fresh going into the playoffs.
Come here.
Time number 2.
Come here, Goggles. Come here. It's pure. Come here, Goggles. Come here, Goggles. That's what I would have been saying to him. I would have been like, Goggles, you can't fuck with me. Come here. Come here, Goggles. Pop-Tart Goggles. Oh, my God, Larry. Look, this is how he is right here. Come here, Goggles. Come guard me. Chicken. You can't fuck with me, Goggles. That's how I would have
The
been talking
crowd
to him
couldn't
like that.
help but chant the name of the greatest player of all time.
Shook his head and said, "This guy's too much."
And the chant of Larry. Lee Brown beat John Paxson off the pitch. And the second overtime, and that will do it.
Larry got him again? Larry got him again?
The Boston Celtics in double overtime and defeated the Chicago Bulls 135 to 132.
Oh my gosh, bro.
The Celtics held on to win that game, but that year, Michael Jordan won his first championship versus Magic Johnson in the finals, and his dynasty had officially begun.
Larry and I were talking, and Michael walks in, And he says, it's a new sheriff in town. And we both hit each other like, well, he's not lying.
Larry Bird retired after that next season, but not before he took the court with Michael Jordan one last time. Except this time, it would be on the same team in what many would call the greatest team ever assembled, the 1992 Dream Team.
And rebounded by Jordan.
Go back.
19.
Hey, can y'all? Who is this right here? I don't know this dude. I know the rest of them. Yeah, we got. Yep. I know the rest of them. Who's number 4?
Dream
Somebody
team.
let me know.
And rebounded by Jordan.
Perez may have realized that may be his best opportunity to get an open look in transition.
Magic with the pass that misfired. Jordan with the behind the back save. Here's Bird. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And you just knew that Larry Bird was not going to miss
playing
that
around
shot
out there.
after the great
These
save by
dudes
Michael Jordan.
playing for their country.
Larry, I hear that you're retiring. Thank goodness. I'm glad. I'm tired of seeing your face. Brought a lot of sad memories to me, but I enjoyed you tremendously. I wish you a lot of luck, and I think you had a very wonderful career, even though you probably ruined a lot of my successful games against the Boston Celtics. And I'll see you somewhere along the road, somewhere playing golf.
Even though he dropped 63, we stepped all in his ass, did we not?
Oh, it's OG. Relax. Hey, bro. That's gonna do it for the video, man. If you like that video, man, drop a like, subscribe, and drop down in the comments what you want to see next, man. I ain't gonna lie, we gotta do drop some Michael Jordan videos. We have to do a Michael Jordan video, because I ain't gonna lie, it's looking real Larry-like right now, bro. This GOAT talk, you know what I mean? I'm rocking with Larry right now. So we gotta watch the Michael. We gotta do some research on MJ, so y'all can let me know how he really get. You know what I mean? If y'all don't see me no MJ tapes, Larry's that guy, and there's nothing y'all can do about it, bro, unless you drop it. You know what I mean? But man, like the video up, man. Let's turn up. Let's turn this video up, man. We on the road to 3K. We not stopping, Mr. Consistent. Stop playing with me. All right, bro. That's enough talking, man. With that being said, I'm out.